So my mom ran on my puppy when I was a little boy, and I know she meant to do it because I was holding him when it happened. My mom used to tell me if you can't say something nice to somebody's face, you should spray paint what you want to say on a bridge. And that was the day my dad found out he's an asshole. It was also the day Mom found out Dad could read. I know, that was a good Christmas. They're out in the yard fighting, cops show up, I'm on the porch licking a candy cane. God blesses everyone. My mom told me it's against the law to masturbate because it rubs the serial numbers off your penis. End quote. And then she goes, and you need them numbers in case it gets stolen. Stolen penis. That is 2 nightmares in one. Think about it. You can't touch it, and it's gone. Can you imagine if your junkie junk was gone? I would freak. I'd be hanging up missing posters all over town. Then I'd draw little pictures and put them on milk cartons and bring that stuff back. Be at the grocery store, picture my stuff on a carton. Have you seen me? I'm about 7 inches long. Okay, 3. 1.5. I'm in the freezer section. Last seen wearing a turtleneck. Because he's got the thing. It goes around. It's like a sweater. I think they call it a dickie. Worst fishing show ever was hillbilly hand fishing. You ever see that? Hillbillies catching fish with their hands. The first time I saw that, I was like, I ain't gonna watch this again until they have Shark Week. Because that'd be the greatest show ever. Why aren't you out there, Billy Ray? I ran out of bait. Tune in next week. We're going to give away Billy Ray's truck because it's a stick and he don't need it no more. That show is also brought to you by other crappy things like Kia. Kia, that's a shitty car. Okay, I know some of you drive a Kia and you think it's really fancy, but if you'll think back about 9 years ago, your car used to be buy one, get one free. You can't polish a turd. Whoever made the Kia also made the Chia Pet. That's why those words sound the same. Listen, you ready? Kia. Okay, there's a lot more Kia owners in this room than I expected. You're quiet. I get mine started, I'm running that asshole over. He's going to have turd marks on his back. But there's worse stores than Walmart. There really is. Kmart's out there. Kmart is out there. I know. That's the real reason I've called you guys here for this meeting. They're trying to keep up with Walmart. Change the name of their store to Big K. Ooh. I would have loved to have been in the room when they came up with that dumbass decision. But for them, that was a serious meeting. They wore suits that day, sat at a big table. I think we should call it Big K. Well, aren't you a goddamn genius? Somebody get him a company Kia. Kia, shitty car. It is. Whoever made the Kia also made the Chia Pet. That's why Kia and Chia sounds alike. You know, Kia. Okay, some of you are laughing, and others are Kia owners. See it on your face. You got that look. I'll give my Kia up to 60. I'm running him over. Well, if you help me get my Kia started, hell, I'll help you run him over too. You bought a Kia? It's buy one, get one free. That was their sales pitch. Remember that? Buy one, get one. You know what that should have told us? They knew we was already going to need 2 of them pieces of shit to make it home.
You know you're weird when a hitchhiker looks at you and goes, that's okay, I'll take the next one. Yeah, that happened. I pulled over to help this dude out, and all of a sudden he had a schedule. I scared him. I didn't mean to. I was trying to be funny. I just flew in the car. Hi. Get in. He just totally, no thanks, I'm gonna get a job. So glad you guys are here. Thank you for showing up. It is hard doing this job door to door. Now I'm a country boy, obviously. I grew up in a rural community. And the problem with living in a rural community is I can't say the word rural. It's a hard word, right? Roll. Why do they give the hardest words to the people with the least intelligence? Roll. It makes me think maybe my dog did know how to talk. And he was trying to teach me how to say it. Roll. You keep this up, we're both gonna get neutered. What y'all's shutdown was like, but my house went straight to prison rules. On day 1, my wife punched me in the face and said, I own you. On day 2, I dropped the soap in the shower and she made me a believer. Twice. And that's when I turned my toothbrush into a shank. And don't get me wrong, I love my wife. We've been married for 9 years, but I was always on the road, so we'd only seen each other 8 times. And then some idiot licked a bat and we're stuck in the house. The quarantine changed her. She turned into a contractor and we had a new project every day. Every time I walk into her room, she pulled out a chart. Here's the idea. I don't like the way the sun shines through the window in the bathroom, so I think we should move it. And I'm in my head going, move what? The sun, the window, or the bathroom? When you figure out what you want, let me know. I'll be in the street with my arm in the sewer, waiting for a clown to attack me. 25 weeks. On week 15, I started licking doorknobs. I'm in the middle of Home Depot. Poor kid's staring at me. What are you doing, sir? I'm trying to get a 14-day vacation. See, I have what doctors call problems. I got a bunch of them. I got in a fight today with the voices in my head because they owe me money. And I know they're home. I can hear them giggling when I knock on the door. I ran out of pills this morning, so now I don't have any self-esteem. No self-esteem. That's why I couldn't go to prison. You need self-esteem in prison. You do. If I was in prison taking a shower, dropped the soap, and nothing happened, I would be a little offended. Think about it. You can't find a date in prison. I think you're out of options. I've been trying to get better. I bought a bunch of self-help books, and I've been working on them, and I found out myself won't help. These problems started when I found out my girlfriend was cheating on me with my imaginary friend. And I know they got more in common because he's imaginary and she's invisible. They should have told me. They should have. Especially when we had a threesome and I didn't know it.
I'm liking y'all. I haven't been in front of a group like this in a fancy restaurant since my intervention. These spotlights make me nervous, though. They do. They remind me of that night I got abducted at the dollar store.